Well, first of all, hey, Sal. Good. First of all, thank you all so much for coming to celebrate this incredible milestone. I'm really excited that she accepted because I know what you oftentimes may see is the fights between Kim and I, but what you don't know is about the friendship and the amount of love and respect I truly have for her and her work ethic that has stemmed back since the moment I met her, very actively engaged in labor in a way that has, I think, brought the conversation to a different level around women and minorities and their role in leadership in labor. So it's really good to see more women step up. And in fact, in its 125-year history, not one woman has ever led the San Francisco Labor Council. And Kim is doing that, which is absolutely extraordinary. And you're the first executive director of the Labor Council to serve on this workforce investment board because I didn't want to appoint the others. I'm just kidding. But in fact, you know, this is so important. And when I think about growing up in the Western Addition and I think about a lot of the fights that we used to have to be included in the placements and job opportunities that exist in the city. I feel like we've come a long way, but we still have a long way to go to make the real connections between people in many of those communities that many of you represent, but also those same people who want these opportunities, who want the new jobs that come to San Francisco, not just the work related to construction and engineering, but as you know, there are even a shortage of nurses, and the work that you've done with NUHW was extraordinary over the years, and how that played a role in making sure there's a real connection between people and the opportunities through organized labor, making sure that they get their fair share, the appropriate pay and benefits, and the ability to take care of themselves and their families. And so you've been doing this work for a really, really long time. So I know that you are going to bring a really strong voice to this body. And yes, in the process, you're going to make a lot of folks upset with what it is that you have to say, but I wouldn't have wanted it any other way, because some things need to be upset. Some things need to be challenged. And in fact, I'm not afraid of a challenge, and I'm not afraid of the conversations that need to be had to get to a better place, because that's really what we all want. We want to get to a better place so that people have better lives in this city and in this country, and that's why so many of you have dedicated your lives to public service. It's organized labor, but it's public service because of the people that you know you represent, the people that you know are counting on you to fight for them and to make the right decisions that are going to have an impact on their families and their livelihoods. And so regardless of our disagreements from time to time, at the end of the day, the underlying message that I know that is most important to each and every one of you, and I definitely know is important to Kim, is the fact that we want to fight for better lives for the people that we represent. And so that's why you're going to be serving on this board. And I appreciate and honor that you accepted this opportunity, and I'm looking forward to seeing something change for the better for workers throughout San Francisco. So with that, let's get you sworn in. I'm going to put my mask on since COVID is running rampant and we're close to each other. Okay, I don't know what, I know the thing by heart. So please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Kim Tavaglione,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
that I bear true faith
and allegiance
allegiance
to the same. That I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
that I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties upon which I'm about to enter,
the duties of which I am about to enter,
and during such time
and during such time
as I serve
as I serve as
a member
a member
of the Workforce
of the Workforce
Investment
Investment
San Francisco
San Francisco
Board
Board
for the City and County of San
for
Francisco.
the City and County of San Francisco.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here's your little city seal pin. My signature is on there. I give this to all the people that I swear in to serve. See, they squeeze my little signature there. So let me pin you.
Pin me.
Well, not on your jacket, on this, because then it won't show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the latest person for the WISF board, is that what it's called? WISF?
Yeah.
Well, the person who's going to be tackling workforce in San Francisco and making real change, Kim Tavaglione.
Thank you, Mayor Breed, for taking time out of your schedule to do this. And I want to thank the leaders of labor who are here today, especially my board members, Susan, Mike, Charlie, Gus, Deborah, Sal, my good friend Karen. I want to thank you all for taking time out of your day for the swearing in. It means a lot to me because I have always been really challenged by the fact that there's haves and have-nots in the workforce. And I really want to fight overcoming, making sure that everyone becomes a have. Everyone has an opportunity to get a job and to get a well-paid job and to join a union if they so choose. That has been my mantra since I was wee little, and it is my mantra even to this day. And I will fight to make sure, because that is what the Labor Council is really about, making sure that there are opportunities for people and career ladders. And that has always been what I've been about, and I want to make sure that that happens. We've seen companies take advantage of people, especially during strikes, when they go into poorer neighborhoods and try to recruit scabs. I think we need to really emphasize going into those neighborhoods and recruiting people and getting them into jobs in construction, into Unite Here jobs, into janitors, into construction trades, and up the ladder, in nursing, healthcare. These are all opportunities that they should all have. And we want to make sure that the San Franciscans that we all know and love have that opportunity. And that's my goal for this. And I really intend to implement a labor caucus to make sure that we are doing what we need to do to give every San Franciscan the opportunity to participate in our economic recovery from COVID and our overall economic recovery as we get on with opening up the city and making sure that people come to San Francisco. So those are our obstacles before us, and I hope we will overcome them all together as we move along. Thank you.